Geunho playing versus Kyo Kagen. First round of LG Cup. It's 8 games in first round, and 8 more players will play in second round. Will be another 8 games in 2 days. Okay, Shimari there. Sansan. Okay. So we got this. And now that's black to play. So I guess approach on bottom is like some main option. That's okay, play the Sansan. If there is approach like f3, that's usually you pincers with 2, like this. Ok, salut Sofonx, à la prochaine. Passe une bonne journée. So that should be standard, but not played here. So, okay, Sansan is another way. So we got white here. Blacks may attach f2. That's, I think, fine, but of course e3 is also okay. Okay, and now that's white extend is good move here. As black Atari, that's really good for bottom side. So yeah, white played here and losing Sente. But that's big move, important with bottom right Shimari. And now, so black can develop stop right, because right side is a big potential of black, but also play the top left is the other option. So what he played, okay. So, oh, we got this, so double ane will happen here, right? Okay. Since that, so that you don't care too much about the top. Black might try to get it, but so it's black to play here. And I guess that's like, maybe you can just do it like this to get a move on the right. That's, if you just play Nobi and this, that's white. He will be able to play first on the right side. And maybe it's just you play on the right, but that's why I can get things here. So maybe just you play the left. What is big about white area? So yeah, maybe played on left side is something important. Let's say you played there. That's now white here is big thing. That you need to play the left, but white 4 is big move. And if you defend stop, that's now white 4 here on left side is huge. So what it choose? And this is, okay, it choose here. And I think it's the first point that's interesting to check what I says here. Because I think up to here, it's like just, anyway, should be played on Morse perfect. It seems to be AI doesn't like the double ane, prefers to just play Nobi, blacks answers with Kema and start point. But anyway, that's really okay. And okay, for black, AI wants the same here. Okay, nice. So it seems to be big point. So this is looking for f5, of course. That's white played here. That's pip at f5 is a big point, and you can extend. So anyway, prevents that if you play this, play more around here. There is more chance that's white playing here. Yeah, my bad. Double click. Sorry. Okay, back to game situation. So white choose here, which is probably really fine. And black pip is, okay, it seems to be losing a little win rate according to AI, but anyway, that's okay move. That's AI doesn't consider this as a mistake, just it seems AI slightly prefer this one to play this right now to get the top side. So, got this for top side. Make something with a Ponuki. It's difficult now to build right side. So if you can't do anything on the right side, get the top. Makes sense. But anyway, that's just another game to play the pip. So now white answered here one time. And so white wants to resist, but cut is coming or not. That's Atari maybe. Atari. So that's now, yeah, white will not connect with f4 and will resist, right? You see, white shoulder it. So because white gets a little more strength and get now better condition to resist to the cut. So black pushing, white here, and keep playing here. And as you can see, that black cut, I think, will lead to nothing. But because of that, black develops strength, so that's now impossible to kill 3 stones. Black turn here, white ends to answer, and again. So that will be impossible to kill black. White's territory is not too big anyway. And black will get time to play somewhere else. He played some Atari first, okay. That's maybe you can defense, but is it trying to make the cut great again? So he defends. And that you can connect underneath now for later. And white should just play the cut. He's playing here. Okay. Doesn't want to let black connect. Yeah, okay, that the thing is, okay, let's imagine white's tenuki for this, or maybe, I was thinking maybe this one. But the thing is, what happened with the cut here? If you defense here, and now that's... Is it possible that you play there? That you are winning, capturing race. Yeah. That you are killing white first. So if you are killing white, that's great. Okay, so that's... Black managed to keep the cut alive with move here. So white resist. Other Atari can be a thing, but okay, now that's go fight, so use this one as good retreat. If black takes white captures, it's just huge because it's Atari. So black just play there. White should maybe take something. It just defend here. Okay. And now black's here. Okay, I will check what I think about this. There is a chance that's just balance. I'm not sure of the R7. It seems black is getting advantage here. Yeah, black is getting big advantage. So where is the trouble? It's here. That you should not let black turn. That instead of extend here, and that's counterintuitive. That's normal move. That's on this is black pushing like this. You want to keep black pushing late. That's normal move to play there. And AI says here, play this one. So Ane here is a very strong move for black. And white is playing here. And at least that way, there is no big agi. I mean, for white, that's white should be live on the side. And so now that AI is to play this. AI says to play this, so that way there is still cut on black tape. And also the pip can be a thing for later. And black has to extend on the right. So that's another game. And so that way AI says going to be still close. But white choose here, lets black play this, and it seems to be very strong and step by step. So this is, instead of 50-50, it's now 60% win rate for black. But yeah, in the process here, that's, I think you should not play this one, but the Nobi. You should probably play there. I will check. But that's losing some more. Yeah, that's play the NA instead of extend like this. White wants too much here. White is greedy. White should have just played here, and now that's black turn to play somewhere else. But it doesn't want to give up Sente, you know? But the thing is, white doesn't want to be Gote. So playing here means black can play somewhere else. Now that's super safe for black. But he doesn't want this. So that's why he should play here. Because that way, this is white got Sente. So local position here, black 2 is a big move, and that in local situation that's advantageous for black. But white tenuki. White tenuki twice. That's move on R9 and this Satori now. So white tenuki 2 times. So of course bottom left is better for black. But it's only because white spent 2 moves somewhere else. So because of that, that should be in local position. Black shake looks nice. But yeah, not losing Sente like this for white is supposed to be better. Because now he played here because he wants outside better, but the price is supposed to be Sente here. And as he played here, black got this, and that move is losing. So first move here is losing 10% win rate. Now this is losing 15 more. So that's now win rate of black is 75% plus. So good thing for black. And so that way, it's even nearly 80%. He didn't connect with good thing. That's, I guess, that's solid connection here to avoid Atari. Yeah. That's when you played here, you know, if I try to co-fight like the game, this white 4 is not Atari, so it's not a co-treat anymore. In game it was. At least it was a thing. So when black's won, it's white playing this still. But in the local area, as we say, that this is trebles, and that's probably you had to play 6. You should play 6, and that's maybe big treble for white anyway. But here, after white 4, it's black needs extends, and that's white is playing here, black's playing here, and now resist here. So that's AI plan, and white now is playing 10 to make this is not too dangerous. That's if you already extend that here you can defend and fight. So it's supposed to be a plan. AI versions ends after 10, but that's, yeah. 10 is because that you want to resist to this cut, and you still doesn't want to just play here or here, that you want to be faster. So this is supposed to be missing a little opportunity for black because there is the Atari. But here this should be just white Atari, and now go for that way. And here for black. Just Tenuki now. That you don't need to take so white should just play here and not fighting Ko. And that's losing Sente anyway for white, that means. But fighting the Ko here, black got the Sente, and maybe black can be better than without Ko. That's, I mean, he can connect later and make it Ko. So white's defense, he played here, okay. And okay, and that it seems to be this move is okay according to AI. So anyway, that's threatening white stone and makes bottom right stronger. That K4 can be under attack, so if you make bottom right better, avoid some troubles. So okay, attach here. This attach is trying to make Sabaki for the white stone. That if you try to capture, that's just good for white. That you want to capture here, but that way, just you gives white some strength, and that's easier for white to manage them. And just playing here, that means you can attach here, threatening to capture. If you play here, you are back to this variation, and which is okay for white, good for white. So maybe you connect, but that just anyway, 2 for 3 is a good exchange. And so just maybe jump at 4 or just extend something that not bad exchange anyway. That's maybe here, but white can extend here and still use stones for later. That's like black plays somewhere else, white 6 is a big move. Imagine you try to play here, this one is threatening to capture, so you need to defend. You can't really push through because Atari captures is big for white. So that means white can get this, and that starts to be some I shape for white. And just a jump might be just fine. Even if there is a pip that you reduce black bottom right anyway. And so it can be okay. So they are kind of, it's kind of standard variation to improves, and black may play here, but just itself, it's not a bad exchange for white. So black's played here. White just tenuki, don't play the attachment, but can be played for later. Anyway, it's not bad trade for white. Okay, black's played here now, but since white's Q12, that's this can be in trouble. Black to play it like this needs a ladder here. Is the ladder really good? I didn't read, so let's read. Okay, it should be a good ladder for black, but that's super tricky. Let's play the ladder to explain more. That's here. That, as you can see, if you got any move like white 24, that's breaking ladder, and when you push in that way, that's you can't really play nets because there is double atory. So you should keep it ladder. So you can do it ladder here, but I think it's push one more time. But the ladder will finish around here. So that means if you play any moves for when black's here, if you play any moves for white around here, this can break the ladder. And so if you had to capture because of this move, that you can maybe attack stones. If you had to, maybe you will play something around here, but that's now stones on the left can be under attack. So that's a thing. So black's played here, yeah. So that's probably that this black may be. So it seems to be right because black ladder is okay. But this can also be wrong. It seems to be fine according to AI. So it seems to be a very good game for black at this stage. Okay. So white's played here, black's defense. White played here is breaking ladder. But is it still really ladder? You see black's played here. That's a way to solve it. That's like you can just maybe just push and pretend that's dead inside anyway. Okay, so white played here. You can push one time. That's white don't defend. Okay, but as I say, that you don't care about ladder. I guess just Atari and yeah, white can connect. White can connect. Otherwise, you just play there, and that's just so much painful for white here. And this is why I can't really move here. That's because you play blacks 2 here, that's white 7 is not working. So that's key thing. And because you exchange here for black, also black and not trouble when when white write things here that you can defend, and that is no trouble because it's already 2 eyes like this, and that you should win semi-eye on this. So it should be black. Okay, so white here, black can take Incente. Yeah, but he's not. Okay. So this one is returning the ladder thing, so I think he should. After Y connects, his black should solve a little. Because there is a cut. So I think he should capture. Oh, AI thinking slightly different, but AI doesn't want this one. So AI plan is, okay, really interesting. So you played there. Remember, there is a co-fight. So for me, 1 for 2 is to get bigger cut rates. Because, later, maybe white, in case of coup, white may tenuki this black 1. And so now that's black 3 is something you can't really tenuki. So that's huge cut rate. So that's now you connect. So that means takes coup. But now black is spending move at 5. White should answer that cut rate. And now play there. So when you play there, white using cut rate here, but black captures. And there is a cut. But white stones on the left here can be in huge trouble if black manage to cut. So okay, black attach to make his stones better. But he had, according to I, there is a smarter idea with the fights to make them better. But anyway, he's ahead here, at least this way. Win rate says 85% win rate for black, so it should be ahead by a lot, like probably around 4 or 5 points, something like this. Probably 5 points. So AI wants to keep pushing here, and so white will connect 2, and you are playing 3, and this is here that you can just play that way according to AI. So play that way, and that way is if you try to escape here, you can do here. So white can do this one, okay? If you connect, that's white here will escape. So that's what you need, is to keep playing Atari, play the ladder thing here. And the ladder thing here seems to be not working, so what we do in that case? Is it just you let him connect? Oh, that's you. Maybe you don't need. You just play there. Yeah, you just play there because this one, you just need to squeeze. Yeah. That way white is dead. Oh, yeah, that's right. You just kill white here. White got 2 liberties. It's not enough. Yeah, just do it like this. Yeah. So that way white dead. Yeah. So don't need the ladder. So you need to game with a better plan than ladder. So yeah, that way. That's good here. So this is, you are not afraid of this, you're still winning Liberty Race anyway. What I mean is, okay, you don't get 2 eyes, but just at a rain, that's fine. And you are not afraid of this one as well, as you just need to at a ray. And that's fine. So yeah, that is not working for white. Okay. My bad. No, closed. Okay, so here it seems losing a little. So Y connect here is a big move. Of course, now black connects, so wants to make it cool, but you see this one, that's now when you solve the coup for white, that if black's played here, you just lost 2 stones and you can pretend to be alive on the outside. You know? So this can be a price if you kill, you know, that's like, if you got this, imagine white not dead. If you turn here, black is dead in bottom left. So that's also super big. You can lose 2 stones for this. That you make this, you win the co-fight, you kill black, and if black don't manage to kill white in top left, that's not big enough for black. So it can be losing the game like this. So it seems before connect here, he should have played this for me. And probably for AI as well. You should play this move order, yes. I will check. Okay, that's what I want. So yeah, I think it's, you should have extend before, if he wants to connect, he should. But here AI says just play push here first and do this, and you can wait later for fighting Ko anyway. So it seems to be the AI plan. Try to Ko later. So playing here is, so already B10 was losing 10% win rate, just 75% for black, so still ahead, but not so much anymore. And since he connects, it's just 60% now. So that's like just a very close game. And so he's using this as a cut rate. White answered, so fine for him. But anyway, just 60% win rate. Now white's playing here because black should capture. So that's threatening to escape with a cutting stone. Okay, so black must answer that white can take the coup, and now black is answering this. That means he's okay, right? Yeah, he's okay, can 10 okay this. So I guess play the bottom, play move anywhere. Yeah, play the bottom here, that's big thing. That's, I think, I consider that might be white, okay, yeah. That's black connects A2, was losing 10 more percent, and the game is back to 50-50. It was black ahead, black in very good position at some point, and now that's back to close game. That's back to close game, so what happens next? Black played a Kosumi. That's, according to AI, not so great, losing 15% win rate. What you can do more here? I don't know. What AI wants here? I don't know. What black to do? What black should do here? I don't know. It's difficult situation here anyway. Okay, that's AI says just push here, which is probably what you should do instead of A2 anyway. You know, that's this situation, just push here. That's white playing here. If you can play Ane, that's so big, so you should be fine. Okay, white solve a coup, but one is big. And if white answered, that you can still take coup here to try to make him connect. So, and after this, you are perfectly alive, so that's your turn to play. So that should be your challenge. And yeah, so as he don't do something like this, he and now get this, okay. Oh yeah, that's AI plan was okay. So push now cut white here, but that's I think complex here. It's white here can get some bottom side. We got this, so that's AI plan this way. And AI says it's like 50-50. That's okay. My bad. Double click. Sorry. So with Kosumi here, that's supposed to be white ahead now. White jumped, black and A, white defense. Black's pushing, white and third. Black here, white not cutting, play there, returning to cut around J6. Okay, is it still all good? It seems white missed a little opportunity. When the Kusumi? Okay. When black Kusumi here, that's Ice is just done. So Ice is better that with all white. So there is fight, of course, on bottom side. For later, you know that imagine white. So imagine you spend move somewhere else. If I manage to connect this at some point, that's H1, for example, is sente about black's life. Maybe you know that. So let's say black tries to cut. That this one is supposed to be a killing move here. And maybe you can try to do it even now here, asking question, and maybe already playing here. This may be a thing, but involve the co. Involve the co here. But maybe some big fight. And so here, okay, let's keep things a little bit close. Okay, black attach here. Attach here, what is doing with this? So he wants to reduce white's potential here, but there is still cut around J6. So he played here, so he pretends to do it sente, attach. So white must connect, yeah, and black now busy to play there. But at some point white can cut. So white attach here. This is a move I showed that can be follow up after attach and ane played earlier. And so this is if he's inducing this one, that's returning the 2 stones here, right? So there is no bad outcome for white after this attach. So I mean that's just you see black connect, and that exchange is just good for white. That's now that S7 for S6 is a very good trade for white. Because if you remove the 2 stones and now exchange white play S7, black will play S8 for sure, or just Tenuki, but not playing S6. That will be ridiculous to play S6 as answers to S7 now. So, okay, white attach here. Looking for cutting points, so that's here what white said is if black 1, white 2 will happen. And so when there is this, the ladder on this is good for white. So that should be, you can capture the last move into ladder. So this should be okay for him. And black and options to capture 2 and 4. This is not working, just play that already. So, okay, you can play there, but that's just not working for... They're dead, and still you can capture this. So you can try this, but at some point I think it's still not working. Because you can't play a move like this, because now here, that's with Atari that you're capturing at some point. So that you're supposed to remove Liberty, but here it's Atari. And maybe you can do it like this for black. Yeah, is it? It's working that way, right? That way is working. That way is working. So it's not perfect. Okay, not perfect. But there is a G. That maybe. Maybe the thing is do here. Because after you got this, now it should be... Is it okay? That's not so simple here. But maybe this one can be answered here, in the previous. That's here. If it's that way, maybe you can answer that way. That's maybe a thing. At least he will get information. Black choose here, okay? So safe way for black. So white not just play here, threatening cuts, and is building a lot in center. So is white in good position here? It seems to be white not bad here. Okay. That's, yeah. That this move make a lot of sense, okay? But AI says bad. So this situation, black is not bad, that's very close. And so, okay. The move is to connect here. That's a huge one. Connect some black stones. Oh yeah, I say there is a cut at J6, but I forget that just cut J2 is bigger, right? Cut J2 first. That makes sense. So this connection is very, very big. And white here will play this, and black still got this one, according to AI. And, oh, my bad. It was the game again, sorry. Here, okay, it's back. So, yeah. White here is in good position according to AI. Like, good is just... he got 20% win rate drop here for black. So, this has to be advantageous. And, okay, he missed some opportunities. Like, after blacks here, the cut here is so big and he should do it. That you should do some cut here. anyway. And white can play moves here that black needs to spend moves to make life, and you can damage bottom right. So that way ice is super advantageous for white. Not super advantageous, but that should be 70% win rate, so it should be advantageous. But the difference with this is now it seems to be this thing is 60% win rate for black. So missing an opportunity for white. But here this is this is supposed to be okay for black. Close game, slightly better for him. But black here is back to 70% win rate for white. It's because of J2, of course. Still, that's the important thing that they should play. For both of them. So white played here probably missing the thing, but probably that's losing 30% win rate because it's not J2. I didn't check what they said, but I think it's played J2. Yeah. And when white played here, that's black should J2 here. So that was the key move. He connects here, but that's still J2 is the important. So both of them missing that important point. Because that's returning black's life on bottom side and can be huge territory for white. So that's absolutely sente. And you should start that fight. So black's playing here, white here. Be careful, he makes white stronger. So that's even more important to play there. He's not. So play here is so big. He's not. Playing here. So this starts to be easier. So maybe defense them starts to make sense. And yeah. That's like this move is still a mistake. That should be the bottom. And so this one, it should be a mistake. A huge one, I guess. Yeah, that's losing 40% win rate, that one. So now white finally got that one. So now white is better. But if black managed to play J2 right now, that was black good. That black is ahead here if he played J2. But he played this one and he's behind. Not by a lot, but that's the important difference. That's who's playing here first is ahead by a little. So now black's here, white go down, black has to jump to do, tries to connect, cut here. Okay, now white's played here because he can get some cent exchange. Yeah, Atari, maybe helps in case of co-fight also. And so connects for black, white here, black's here. White played here, there is a co to connect. So black takes, white cut here in cente. Okay, so now that you can fight a huge coup here. Black takes a coup, but that's all life and death on bottom left involved. And white had nothing to lose in that one. So he played here, or anyway he killed. That black's played here, so anyway killed 3 stones. And there is still a coup fight here. So now white here, black answered, takes the coup. That's black, white answered. And okay, white create another coup fight. That's huge. But after white, okay. So here black is not letting white makes 2 eyes. But white cut here wants to kill all black stones. And this will be like a resign way. Now white captures because he can kill some black. Should improve his liberty to get this. Yeah, now black's here, white here. Be careful, this is a false eye, so black just got 1. Of course, he can kill some white, but at some point, maybe we'll be wrong. White here, numbers, I will check, but I think it's just game over anyway. Decided game, I guess. Oh yeah, it was the white played e2 here. It was okay for black, but black captured now. So this is 50-50 still. So, you know, it was white playing here, avoids to be behind, but just ahead by a little. And in the fight process here, it was like back to 50-50. So losing the small advantage you get. This one's supposed to be black answered with Atari and white takes coup. And kept fighting coup, but black's played here. Now win rate of white is 80%. And oh, that's so crazy what happened. Okay, here, so AI win rate here, it's 96% win rate for white. And you know, white wants to make a profit by playing here and not don't try to go with easy move like extend. And maybe, yeah, that's AI move here. This is easy move for him. And after this, that's black taking ko, and you just played here as a ko trade. So black's playing there, you takes, and that's already huge for white to capture this. And this is okay, you capture here, but you can still kill this. And anyway, with this one, that's still a ko fight anyway. And so black spend move and capture, so that's ko fight. Still, there is a step for black, you know. That's a step for black. And so white already makes profit with 3 and 5. So that's nice for white. But white play this. That's now... so it seems white had a chance, but white played here. It's now 93% win rate for black. So a big losing move. So this move is not total disaster. That's still like 80% for white. But this is the final mistake. What he should do here? I guess he had to play... You had to play there first, no? That this way you can connect. Black, of course, might play there, but you can do actually this. If it's this one, you just need to capture here. And so that's black connects, you played here. This one, you just need to take here. You gave 3 stones, but you gave 2 stones. You gave 2 stones, but you connect perfectly. Is it correct? Not perfectly correct, because you need to enter here first, but that's still doing here, yeah. That's doing here, so in case of this, is okay to play here, right? But this one, so now you takes, and still that's like after 5, so black tried 6, but you can play 7, there is 8 and 9. And this one, you know, that Atari there. That's a ko fight, maybe? That's maybe ko fight. That you can do that way, you know? So anyway, AI variations ends after 10 here. That you can do here because this Atari. You can't connect. You have to fight a ko. But anyway, AI says like this, white can win here. White is winning here. And so crazy thing happened. That's white here. Now black is winning. But I think after that, black had a misplay. Yeah. Black had misplay here. That he should not take. Yeah, he should not take here. That he should play the outside here right now. So as now when white here it takes, and that changed a little about the... No, it's white here, blacks here. It changed a little about the order for... It's now white's playing here. You connect and you're killing white. So that would change the ko fight. And so the black here, white here, is now white got to cut and makes the ko fight difference. And so that's, I'm afraid that here, step by step, it's getting better for white. Yeah. So when white here, black's defense, and now that white win rate is back to 85%, which is very good for him. So he removes the liberty. You need to play the ko fight. That's white using this one, and white may kill all the left. What a trade. So black solve the ko, white captures, and black can still survive here. That's still ko fight for this bottom left. White takes here, so says he got enough. That anyway, I guess that, yeah, you can connect, but doing here is like you need to answer something anyway. And is it possible that you kill? Maybe not. But it seems to be white. White missed a great opportunity here. Okay. Was, yeah, here. When black's here, he should not play this one. What he should do is just solve here. You kill bottom left. So blacks took the coup. You play this one, that is answer. So you take coup, blacks here, white here, blacks take the coup. And now you use this one, and this time black answer. And that way is a 90% win rate for white. Okay. My bad. Click again. So that's still a little bit close, but white is ahead anyway. White is ahead, but still, I think not perfectly clear. Okay. And here, this white seems to be bad, very bad. So, of course, in local position, that like, okay, move. But here, this situation, AI says, so this is 80% win rate for white. And this white is 88. So this is just not the urgent position, right? That's, okay. AI says, anyway, play that only one time. There is no loss behind that move for white. And now play here. That's improving here. Black connects, white cut. Black's played here, and we got some cut. And now that's here. Okay. But anyway, you see, never played S8 in that variation. So according to AI, there is more important thing to do. So white's played here. So it's 80% plus for white and now almost 90% for black. But I think its change of about territory is not so big. You know, at this stage of the game is almost over. Just 1 point change can be a lot. It's probably more like losing 3 points, but... So black's played here, white defense, black's played here. So it seems to be very good for black up to here. That's like 90% win rate. Yeah, that's here 95% win rate for black. White here. Atari there. Black's Atari here. Okay. But white is already more or less alive. Not perfectly. There is a cut here. White captures a stone here. That's huge about territory. That can be a change or fleet or something. That's very close here. So no, that's black lost a little win rate, but that's white. Black really ahead here. Black is already ahead. Still, he took the coup. Surely really took the coup here. That's why he connects, okay, to be safe. So that he can try to capture 2 stones. Okay. Oh. So black here, and now that's black here, losing move. That's here. This situation, win rate of black, 99%. Black's playing here, win rate of black, less than 4%. So he lost more than 90% win rate here in one move. Probably just losing like 2 points. Like 2 or 3 points, not more. Probably just like 2 points maybe at this stage of the game. So what he should do is just solve a coup. And there is no way to lose the game now, according to AI. So of course he will not capture. That's why I can do this in Sente and now play there. But just reduce that way is enough for black. So you kill some white stones here. So top side is big, bottom right is big. You got some left side. White right side and bottom left, but they are not big enough. Also some top left. But that's not big enough for white. And so now I'm afraid that, so it take coup, captures, played here because it's Sente exchange, take the coup. And it seems black will not be able to win the co-fight. And black not winning the co-fight means J8 is wasted. So you can't lose a move at this stage of the game. At even every stage of a game, you losing a move is too much, but even more here. Unless you are super ahead, if it's close game, you can't lose a move. So here, that's black resign here. Not winning the coup caused the game. So many change of lead. Complex trade in the late part. Not easy evaluation, but yeah, that's black here was too greedy. Probably, the game was close at this stage. What explained that move is the game was close, probably had not so much time, and he was thinking he needs to win the coup and capture, but is it misread about the Kotrits, miscount about numbers of Kotrits? But as he's not winning the coup, he is not winning the game. So Kyo Kagen managed to win in the end, but was a very close game. And J2 was very important in that game.